Well, we're back. Today we're doing a float on the Chattahoochee drainage. Doing a float with Alex again. He needs the Chattahoochee Bass and the Shoal Bass for the Georgia Bass Slam. So we're gonna see if we can't get those two species. Oh yeah?
Right?
So the goal or the plan today for this float at least is to catch the Shoal Bass and the Chattahoochee Bass. Both species are native to the Chattahoochee River drainage. So once we knock out those two species, we'll move on to another drainage. There's a little Shoal Bass right there. While I was doing the intro, there we go, on the shaky head. It's about a 15 or 16 inch shoal bass. Now I've already got the shoal bass, so I just need to catch and document a Chattahoochee bass from this drainage, and then we can move on to the next drainage and the next species on the list. But that's a shoal bass, and a really healthy one at that. Wow, that shoal bass just spit up a really big crayfish, or what was left of one. That's a nice shoal bass. He's 16 or maybe 17 inches. And there was one maybe a few inches larger with him. If I had my wacky rig ready, I could have caught that fish.
Got a new band.
Bear my bass. He's probably 17 inches or so. That's a Alabama bass right there, non-native. Most people call them spotted bass, even though they were split in 2008. Biologists split this fish from the spotted bass. So it's a different species. It's about a 17-inch Alabama bass. I've missed two fish right here on the worm. That's okay. We probably shouldn't be fishing here. There's one. It's a shoal bass. Not a big one. Oh, actually hooked him in the outside of the head. Sorry, buddy. There he is. Nice shoal bass. Looks like Alex has a pretty good one.
That's good.
All right, that's a nice one.
Give him back.
Good job, Alex. Yeah, but this is the little one. There's also, I just saw a striper right there. All right, I got a mess going here. That's why I keep 2 rods ready. I didn't catch the one I wanted to catch, but I'm drifting right over the best water. No, well, one of them is. That's an Alabama bass right there. And then this is the shoal bass right here. So, shoal bass. Just got a Chattahoochee bass on the wacky rig. This one's just under 10 inches. The Chattahoochee bass is the native upland species in the Chattahoochee drainage. And you can see the red coloration here on the anal, soft dorsal, and the margins of the caudal fin there. This one's been caught before, but pretty nice little Chattahoochee bass there. You can see those markings, those blotches are vertically elongated right there. Get him back in the water here. Nice Chattahoochee bass. All right. Alex has his Chattahoochee bass, and it's 8 inches.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And we have to document this for the Georgia DNR. Okay. You got that one. Now we have to get one of them on the board. Yeah. You don't want to do that over your kayak? Okay, we got it. Good job. Where was he?
Remember last year, you said throw over against this bank over
Oh
there?
yeah,
Yes.
right over there.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep. I remember that, and I remember.
Pretty good Alabama bass right there. On the shaky head, that right there is a textbook Alabama bass right there. You can see those blotches really well there in the dorsal markings. You can see how these, on a spotted bass, these blotches right here will go all the way to the spiny dorsal there, if you go by the book. But that's just a textbook Alabama bass right there. Micropterus henscheli. There's another one. Oh wow. That's probably the largest Chattahoochee bass I've caught today. And he's got that fish has some melanistic issues there. Those spots are a form of melanism, and biologists really, you see this in several species of in the sunfish family from time to time. These pictures are on the internet. Sometimes they have a lot more of these. He's got one right there as well. But that melanism, can be, they really don't know what the real cause of that is. It can be diet, it can be genetic. It could be something in the environment, some chemical induced thing. They really don't know, but you do see this. It's, just pigment, a form of melanism, they call it. But that fish, he's probably 10 inches. I'm not going to put him on the board, but we're just going to put this guy back in the water. Nice little Chattahoochee bass. We got him.
$19.
I don't know if you can hear me at this spot, but this fish, it's a nice shoal bass. He's about 15 inches or so, but he's got some interesting markings here around his mouth. I don't know if you can, let's see if the camera will pick that up, but you can see he's kind of got some melanism there going on right there, and it's kind of like almost like he has lipstick. He's even got it there on his tongue, and that was just like the Chattahoochee bass before, but he's got it, around his mouth. But it's a decent shoal bass. You know, really great color. And the biologists that I've talked to are, you know, they don't really seem to know what's causing this. It could be something in the environment, like a chemical in the water. It could be diet related, or it could just be genetic. They just don't know. You know, but that's, you see it all the time, you know, from time to time on the internet. You see pictures of black bass, just different species with this melanism, and it's just pigment, you know. But the fish are otherwise healthy. I mean, as you can see. Got a pretty good shoal bass here. That one's probably close to 17 or so. Pretty nice shoal bass on the shaky head finesse worm. Great color on that fish.